Youth are supposed to be united and focused in the sense that we're the leaders of tomorrow. In fact, we're the leaders of today.
Yes, no more tomorrow.
Today. But our testing ground is this particular council. If we cannot manage a youth council, how could we be trusted with the nation?
Hello and welcome to Future Minds, your weekly deep dive into policies, politics and the people shaping Nigerians' future. My name is Samir Roseman Adam and I'm your host for this amazing show. Today we'll be looking at the issue of the NYCN, which is National Youth Council of Nigeria, and the factional leadership that has evolved in it. Due to that factional leadership, the federal government has to step in and create an interim committee that will manage the affairs of the organization, from creating leadership to forming partnership and discussing issues that will promote the Nigerian youth forward. I'm here with the Interim Committee Chairman, who will be introducing himself in person of.
My name is Bhari Ibrahim Shahu. I am the Interim Management Committee Chairman of the NYCN.
I want us to discuss and see how will the IMC manage the affairs of the council, which is for 1 year, organize leadership elections, how will you collaborate with the Ministry of Youth and other ministries to see that overall the goal is to promote youth participation or the welfare of Nigerian youth in general. How do we even get to this place we are in? What's the rollout that made NYCN become this functional within the years?
Okay, as you rightly observed, NYCN used to be a united front for Nigerian youth, where policies that affect the youth directly or indirectly are being championed by the council, where the council serves as a bridge between the Nigerian youth and the government, where several various youth organizations have been affiliated to work hand in hand with the NYCN. Unfortunately, I may say due to natural greed,
should we call it personal interest?
Personal interests, yeah. And human desires. A lot of problems erupted, wherein we have factional leaders, each one claiming to be the president of the NYCN. This problem does not stop at the national level, but goes down to state levels, where state chapters of the NYCN also have factions. You have this particular chairman, another chairman, another chairman. Unfortunately, an event happened in one of the countries where a youth program is going on, and Nigeria's president of the council was called upon, and 3 people emerged.
Stood up. Exactly.
Yes, and that was an international embarrassment for Nigeria.
Yes, and I think the minister had to interfere before one person was allowed to represent.
So you see, it doesn't give a good image of the youth.
Yeah.
It doesn't give a good image of Nigeria.
The country itself.
Sure.
Exactly.
So youth are supposed to be united and focused in the sense that we're the leaders of tomorrow. In fact, we're the leaders of today.
Yes, no more tomorrow.
Today. But our testing ground is this particular council. If we cannot manage a youth council, how could we be trusted with the nation? So there are a lot of this leadership crisis and constitutional aberrations, where the constitution is being manipulated. Each president or each acclaimed president changes the constitution at his own whims and caprices to suit his own interests and to suit his desires. So this has become a very serious problem that threatened the very existence of the council itself.
And I think that's the reason the IMC come in.
Yes.
And that is where you're playing your role as the chairperson.
So to solve these problems, there is need to come in. So there are a lot of petitions and counter petitions being tabled to the Minister for Youth Development, and he presented them to the Corporate Affairs Commission, who registered all corporations in Nigeria. And if you look at sections 8 sub 1, C and D of the Companies and Allied Matters Act, you see that the Registrar General is given the powers to serve as a supervisor for all registered institutions. And where there is this kind of problems, he is empowered to withdraw the certificate and set aside the trustees and put in an interim management committee that will steer the affairs of any such organization before stabilizing it and doing the necessary thing. So we are brought on board with a mandate that first and foremost, we should manage the affairs of the NYCN for a period of 1 year. Secondly, we should look at the constitution of the NYCN and see where there are lapses and loopholes, make amendments, and then conduct free, fair, and all-inclusive elections.
From the moment you were called the chairman of the interim committee, definitely there are people that might see it as something necessary, and others might see it as you interfering in the affairs of the organization, of the council exactly. How do you handle those particular critics? So far,
we have received a whole lot of goodwills from at various levels, various organizations, both private and public. Factually, I have not received any condemnation so far.
That's good.
I have not received any condemnation. I have been receiving words of advice, guidance from senior stakeholders in the council. And based on this, we are very, very much optimistic that even though we may not say everybody will like the decision, but so far, it has been accepted as a welcome development.
NYCN is very good with controversy when it comes to elections. As the chairman of the interim committee, what are you trying to do differently to see that, like, maybe if you're to come up with any election, what are the concrete mechanism you think you can put in place for a free, fair, and transparent process?
You see, elections naturally come with their problems.
Sure.
But with proper arrangements, being fair and giving each and every aspirant a level playing ground, I'm very sure we will succeed in giving up free, fair elections. So on our part, this is just like less than 2 weeks after our inauguration, but we have kick-started. We have an election preparation committee on ground. We will inaugurate them very soon so that they will look at what is obtainable, what is the problem on ground, and then how do we achieve a free, fair election for the NYCN. Taking cue from other national bodies like Ghana and other countries, we'll take cue from them and see how we'll conduct free and fair elections for the NYCN.
The major reason for the problem was someone altering the constitution of the council.
Yes.
Like, is there anything done to agree to their earlier suggestion? I know it wasn't suggestion, but let's look at it as a suggestion of increasing the age limit from 35 to 40, or is not something that will be considered?
You see, it is something that we'll consult.
Sure.
We'll have to do a lot wide of consultations. If it will serve the best interest of Nigerian youth, we go for it.
If it won't,
then we'll have to look for a better alternative.
The Nigerian youth will be seeing it as like 35 is very limited, because so many of the youths will not even be starting to understand what exactly are they going to put on the table, or what exactly are they going to contribute until at their early or mid-30s. If it's limited to 35, there are so many people that will feel they are sidelined, or they won't even get the chance to participate in this particular process.
Left for my mind, anyway, this is my personal feeling.
Yeah.
I don't think that is
an excuse.
Yes, it is not. Because if you look at it, we have leaders at 21, 27. We have seen great leaders. There was a difference between 35 and 40.
Five
Yes.
is a big number.
It's a big number, but if what a 40-year-old man will do, a 35-year-old person can also do.
Sure.
They are still within the same bracket. So it all depends on the mindset. It depends on the preparedness of the person in issue, not the age. To me, age does not matter.